part of the X-Men entourage, the White Dragon, amongst all these guys. Except the White Dragon has this natural talent. Doesn't have any weapons. All these guys. What's up, everyone? Basil, the White Dragon Master. Excuse me. I'll just have to leave my entourage for a second. Basil, the White Dragon Masters here at the movies. LA Live, Regal. First, let me say, oh my God. My movie review today is for an adrenaline pumping, guns blazing, bombs flying, rocket missiles launching, city destroying movie, London Has Fallen. You know, this is obviously a sequel, a derivative of a movie that came out about 2 years ago called Olympus Has Fallen. Gerard Butler is still, the cast is very much same. It had Gerard Butler, Morgan Freeman, and the gentleman who played the United States president. I don't remember his name. But if Olympus Has Fallen was an 8 out of 10, with their adrenaline pumping action, London Has Fallen was like times 10. It was a 9 out of 10. So action-packed. I would say the first 25 minutes were pretty slow because they were trying to build it up. But I have to say, I mean, the action compared to the first one, compared to Olympus Has Fallen, is, I mean, 10 times. It was great, guys. It was fantastic. I mean, this is a movie you absolutely need to see it in the theaters, because not only did it have, it did have obviously similar plot. This time the enemies are not the North Koreans. This time the enemies are, the Middle Eastern, ISIS type, Al Qaeda type thing. Obviously they got to change it, and obviously because it was them, the explosions and the action was a lot more higher. Do I recommend this movie? I absolutely think that you should see it. I mean, in the theater, out of the theater, in any TV, it is going to give you such a rush if you're into action films that I can't tell you that the twists and turns that came in this movie were, I mean, they were just. It's sometimes you just have to watch something, because it leaves you in an awe. It left me in a complete awe when I came out of the theater. I was, expecting this to be like Olympus Has Fallen. And 9 out of 10, when you see a sequel, you expect it to be better than the first one. So, Olympus Has Fallen was great. I loved it. It was a different concept about being invaded. London Has Fallen, because they are the allies of the United States, so pretty much according to politics as well as cultures and all that stuff, they are practically considered like one of the 50 states. If anything, London is probably the biggest ally of the United States, and always has been since the wars of the 1800s. After that, they've been the best friends that we've ever had. So them being attacked was kind of like the United States being attacked. And that's exactly what it was. So whether it's in real life or whether it's in a movie, in both cases, the United States and Great Britain are married together. So it was great. What they showed was all great. Obviously, Gerard Butler, badass, always a badass. Great fight scenes. Choreography could have been a little bit better. I'm talking about the unarmed martial arts choreography. That could have been a lot better, definitely. But as far as the guns choreography was concerned, man, that stuff was awesome. The car chase scenes, the jet copters, the infiltrations. They definitely kicked it up a notch, big time, from Olympus Has Fallen. So yes, absolutely, guys, 9 out of 10. Great movie, adrenaline pumping, keeps you on the edge of your seat. You want to watch it, and you know what? When you watch it, you come out just excited that wow, you saw a movie. It reminds you a lot of the action that they had in this. They actually are getting very much inspired by the video game industry, like Call of Duty, Metal Gear, games like that, first-person shooter, that kind of stuff. They did a lot of that stuff in this film, which made it a lot better than Olympus Has Fallen. So London Has Fallen, guys. 9 out of 10. Absolutely check it out. I gotta join my X-Men entourage. Basil the White Dragon Masters, out.